We're coming up on the Viking place. I took a picture of it, and I'll put the name or whatever on this video and whatnot so you can see here. So we got the flags. We got the Newfoundland flag, Canadian flag, and I don't know, it looks like UN or World Heritage or something flag up the top there. But we're going to go inside, see a little vid, and then do a little walkabout. Looks like one of the old Viking boats maybe that they used around here. Oh, outside of the Viking Visitor Center, we're going to walk around here and see some of the Vikings here, and probably go down that little boardwalk trail. And we got a plaque here, and we're gonna walk around. Nice cool day today, no sun, a little bit of a breeze, but I think we're gonna walk all the way down there and go down by those buildings and wind up down there somewhere. So I'm already glad I bought my souvenir. A little windy, glad I got the spongy thing on the GoPro here. So all right, wait for the rest of the group here. Been down the boardwalk here. So we're on the boardwalk here, coming down, and you're going to see some sights here we saw in the film earlier. Nice looking boardwalk here, good day. Coming up to some sculptures up here. Look rather ominous looking. In green color here. Little thing inside of there. Here too. Yeah.
What are they?
Now then, you're jumping ahead.
I usually.
It says ruins this way. We got a little brook or something down here. Little water flowing there. There you go. Sign. This is what's left of the longhouse here. You can just about see the mounds. This has all been excavated already here, and the ground has actually risen up a number of feet. So there were like different rooms, and we're actually going to see a reconstructed building down there. But this is on a bog here, so the ground is kind of soft and everything, and we can go up here and have a look in these different rooms here. A nice big room here. He said some of these were a kitchen, like servants' quarters and other people, etc. here. So yeah, this one here I think was women's quarters, because they found like loom in here and a few other things. Very small, but it could have looked different with the big building and everything on top of it here. So all right, well, we think this is Leif Erikson's house here, and there's somebody standing in there. So we think this is where Leif Erikson had his house here. Even though it says that on there, the guide said this was probably Leif Erikson's house here in Newfoundland here, and a very nice house here with different rooms and different things going on here. So there it is, Leif Erikson. All right, got all kinds of berries down here. Look at them all here. There you go. You want berries? You got them right there. Yes indeed. Now we're coming into some of the houses. See how they were built. The walls are very, like you said, only maybe 4 feet high. The rest of it, I guess, are timbers inside and then covered with dirt and stuff, and let the grass grow there. Got some of the old buildings. Here's one here, little different entrance. I'm going to come in this one here and go in here. The ceiling's quite high, very dark in here. You're not going to see much. There's a fire going in there. So I can go over here without tripping and fall. Oh, there's people in there. I don't want to make noise. There's people in there. Come down here. Keep my head in here. All right.
I'll make an an announcement at 3:10. We have until
Get the fire
3:10 to be
going.
back. Oh.
Here we got another fireplace in here.
Just ended off a piece, so I'm just getting a new piece now, so I can show you in a moment.
Making some fabric here.
Yeah, it's the women's workroom.
The women's workroom.
Fire going. I think this looks like a gas logs here. It says we don't have much wood to burn here. So it's probably propane, I would guess, for illustrative purposes there. And we got another guy sitting over there. Alright. This is the building I was just in. And you can see it doesn't look like much from the outside, but the inside's kind of neat, you know. And I think this is all peat here piled up by the doors. We're going to come in and take a closer look. Sure looks like cut peat here. Yeah, this is got to be cut peat. Yep, that's what it is here. Cut peat. You can see all the stuff that was growing in there over time. Little chunks. Very good insulation, very thick. Keeps it nice and warm and toasty in there. I'm going to come around the outside of the building. This is still all peat down here, piled up. Nice insulating peat. P-E-A-T, of course, that's peat. It's where you get your peat moss out of, what you use in your garden and all that type of stuff. So, yeah. Got a little bench there. We got our barrel out here. See if there's anything in here. Maybe it's bog stuff. Oh, it's trash. Trash can. Okay. This one we can't go in. Got some engravings up there. The Test of Tyker. I don't know what that means. And another building here. A little rock slab there. Come out here. I don't know if we can go in these or not. Oh, here's one that's open. It could be a stable or the forge over here maybe. Oh yeah, here's another one here. We'll go in here real quick. Not much in here. No fire going on in here. So looks like another part of a blacksmith or a workshop in here. So dark you can't see anything. So, but this is all the peat. Look at how thick that is. Boy, that's going to keep you warm there for sure. And we'll come in this one over here. And this must have been the old forge or something here.
Yeah.
I guess so. Keep it away from everybody else. All your broken stones that got cracked and everything from the heat, I guess.
Yep.
And the guy to sit and pump the bellows probably on that.
Yeah.
And a stone to work with.
And the peat.
Oh, the old
Blocks
peat.
of
Yeah, well, that's all those cut things. That'll keep you warm for sure. And they got these nice timbers. Like I said, wood would have been tough up here. They'd have to go a ways to get some timbers like this. But yeah, nice little workshop, little open area here. But you're going to have a fire going in there, and hopefully, maybe the prevailing winds go this way, so keep the fire going and it'll go out the other end there. So and you got little carvings up here over top of the door here. A little symbolic stuff with the crisscross and the heads of dragons or something on there, maybe. House of Dragons, maybe. But this was the Vikings here. Like I said, I'm still amazed at this peat all in here. Boy, this is, once you pack this in here, it's not moving. It's still a little spongy, but very great insulation here. Super insulation. And stuff will grow on it and eventually cover it up like over here. So, and I don't know what's up here. This is just all dirt probably piled up there. The peat is only on the foundation. More sod up top then. So yeah, and just let that grow there, and yeah, more insulation and keep you out from the wind and everything. Sound insulation also. All right. Well, I'm not too sure what this is here. I got a bench there with some carvings on it, and come around back here and we got a wheelbarrow of some sorts and something else with like a thing and wood, and I don't know what's going on with that wooden wheel down there. And here's we're looking out over the water here, so it's right close to the water here. So some of our people are down there at the shore looking for, I don't know what, just looking around. So yeah, a little chilly this afternoon. Chilly. I got 3 layers on here. So yeah, I haven't put my gloves on yet, but not that bad. Went down to see some other replica of a ship and some other buildings down here. Okay, this is a boathouse we're coming up on here. Captain's going to tell us about it. The Story. This is the waystone here.
Now, Snorri is known as a nar, which means it's a cargo ship. So traditionally, this ship would have been used for trading, exploring, and for settling. It is 54 foot long, 16 foot wide at its widest point, and 8 foot deep from the top of the gunwales to the bottom of the keel there. As it sits there, Snorri weighs around 12 tons. And before it can sail, it does need a couple of things. It needs about 13 tons of ballast stone to go in the bottom of the ship to keep it steady and stable on the ocean. It also needs 2 tons of gear, which consists of that sail pinned to that wall. That sail is around 1,000 square foot. Behind the benches right here is the mast. This mast is 47 foot long and made from spruce. Back right here in the corner, on the floor, is the yard arm. That is also made from spruce. Now Snorri can carry an extra 8 tons of cargo besides. So when this ship is fully loaded and ready to sail, it weighs around 35 tons. Now Snorri has a draft of about 3.5 foot. It was built in 1996 in Hermit's Island, Maine by a man named Rob Stevens. And in 1998, with a crew of 9, it set sail from Greenland for aux Meadows, and it took the crew 87 days to arrive.
This is a ship here. I'm going to walk up, take a look inside here. Here we go. We're going to look in there. Alright. Oh, look at how big this guy is here. Woo! This is huge. Huge inside of here. Look at this. So we need Burt Lancaster on here with the Vikings. Down in there, you got little spaces down the bottom there too. Look at the thickness of that wood there, how thick that is. That's massively thick. This is reproduction, of course, but they said they made it on a 1-to-1 basis. Wow. Coming out, there's the other end of the ship. I guess the front or the back. I don't know if that was the front or the back up here. I'm not sure, but they got all these. You can see it's like sticky stuff on here with the wood. And they got typical overlapping wood that they have here. As you can see, it comes up and comes up here with the overlap. And here's the bottom. Look at this here. This must be, well, I guess the front and the back are the same here. I don't know if there's a specific where the rudder is, or it's one of those side rudders that they would have. Oh yeah, here it is. It's a side rudder. So this would be the back of it then, because they got this huge rudder here, and you got somebody up the top there that's going to have to put this in that little groove and work that thing back and forth. Just kind of work it back and forth there. It's going to be really tough, I would think. So,
no, it was rather easy.
Well, this part's in the water, that's right, so it's taking a lot of the weight off of it. Yeah. And you're just using a little leverage to move it, to move the ship.
I forget his name. I think
back
he did
of the ship here.
I'm not sure.
See back all that layer, one on top of the other here. Still a little sticky up there too.
Right here is our drying rack.
That's the drying
You dry
rack.
your clothes on it, your skins and furs. If you had fish or meat that you wanted dry, You would also dry it here.
That's a chieftain's house. That looks like a church up there. Yeah. All right.
First room you're going into is a trade room. And I think our chieftain Floki will be there.
Oh,
I
Okay.
think he's a trader today. Oh, he's there. Good day, Floki.
Good day, Morgan.
I have brought you a group.
Bunch of servants you're trading off?
Oh, yes.
What would you like for them? I'm looking for silks, spices, maybe some wine or glass, some fruit, silver. At least someone gotta have silver they could trade off. But the items that we would offer you in return were furs and skins, anything that the ladies were knitting, wood goods.
So we had to have a reason, and you had to have a witness to it as well. Abuse was one. They didn't accept that. So if you were in public and somebody saw your husband beating you, it was grounds for divorce. But all you got to do is easy to do, way better than now. Take his boots, put them outside the door, and declare, I divorce you 3 times. So you walk away from that marriage with what dowry you went in with. No more, no less.
This is a textile room here. Howdy. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, folks.
Welcome to our textile room.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, right. Look at the wood in this. How they have this built. All the wood up in here. The whole thing is just wood. All up in there. Yeah, you look outside. It doesn't look like much, but it's nice and big inside here. For sure. They got a little thing to twist the yarn in.
Weaving called Breckeven. This is how they made their leg strappings, belts.
Oh, it starts out here, goes in there, and comes out like this. Very nice. Look at that. How that turns out. Nice strapping there. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Making my yarn.
Spinning wool on a drop spinner.
So we often think
All
he's
from
talking
sheep.
to himself.
No.
And she just came undone, so it's got a drop spindle for a reason.
And Alvera's doing one needle knit called Mel binding. Her needles made from whalebone.
Yeah.
And she's doing a hat.
You just
Doing
spin
this
it
all.
by hand.
Oh, that using a little that spinner. Okay. So not totally by hand, but pretty much so.
Yeah.
No spinning wheel or anything.
No, this predates the spinning wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Then when they get to spin, we
Then-
dye with things from nature.
Right.
The
Okay.
grass, the flowers, the lichens from the rocks, the birch bark, onion skins, beet juice, anything that they would have used, they thought they would get a color. They would spin wool. They would dye the wool.
A replica of the church.
And the church in Greenland is much smaller than the one that we have here.
Oh.
Flowers on the roof.
Oh, yes.
All right. Watch my head here.
And I
Altar.
should, most of you know that the Norse were pagan. They had a god for every day of the week. They had Thor, Loki, Freya.
Well, this is a church we were just in. Now we're going to go into the blacksmith shop here, but I'm going to take another quick look inside here with the vid so you can see it in here. And it's a little dark in here, but yeah, this is the church. They say Leif Erikson had this built after a church back in his homeland, and this is a reproduction, of course, here, a little smaller than the original one. All right, going to the blacksmith shop now. I have to get over here, run around here. See the outside of it, you know, it's all covered in dirt and peat and, you know, insulated well. And up there, same with all these buildings here. All right.
And then shortly after, he took over as the blacksmith. They would have found their iron in the bog. It was like a rusty rock. And they would smelt it down in a glimmery, which was made out of clay. After 12 hardwood charcoal, you could get up to over 1400 Fahrenheit. So, almost double, you could say, double the temperature.
There we go. That's how it's done. That's how
I
the real
keep
thing is
looking up at my
done there.
ceiling to make sure it's
Okay.
not a fire.
Alright.
Other day, I did look up and see a bit of flame, but it went out, so.
This reminds me of Ben-Hur when he's on the ship and he's going, he says, ram speed, boom, 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 boom.
Like the old movies.
You get the big
There
arm
you
to the small
go.
legs.
Come on, Ed. You can do better than that.
Good job,
Get
Ed.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine wasn't quite as strong as that.
Better than you, Ed.
I know. Yeah, they're coming out, thinking we're going to be feeding or something, or nope.
The rooster's name is Ricky. Oh,
Ricky, yeah, Ricky's in there. We go back and sit on the eggs so they can hatch. All right. Let them try it again. This is a statue of Leif Erikson up here. Yeah. We want to get him up here. Here he is. He's looking north. Leif Erikson. There he is. The man, the legend, all here in front of us here now today. Well, there he is, Leif Erikson, the statue. We're going back to the bus now. So we're moving down out of the way. Let other people get their photos and whatnot here. So yeah, okay. There he is, the man, the legend, looking north toward Greenland.